Yo, what's up? What's up? So I'm making this video for all artists, up and coming rappers, up and coming singers out there. For those of you who've been struggling with writer's block, having a hard time coming up with lyrical ideas, having a hard time coming up with lyrics, how to get over writer's block. 300 to freedom. You already know what it is. 300 to freedom is the movement. So, writer's block is when the ideas and the creative juices ain't flowing in your mind, and it's hard for you to come up with music, new songs. It's hard for you to come up with new lyrics. That's basically what it is. How to get over writer's block is there's a number of ways that, or a number of things you can do to get over writer's block. For one, you gotta experience life. You gotta live life, go outside, enjoy yourself, hang out with friends, make plans, do things, just experience life, because a lot of your music is gonna reflect the things that you go through in life. And if you ain't going through shit, well, then that means there ain't really nothing to talk about in your music. If you ain't going through nothing, it's gonna be harder to come up with topics in your music. And the best songs that you could ever make is gonna be the songs that come from your heart. It's gonna be the songs that's coming from a place of honesty, coming from a place of authenticity. So, number one, you gotta experience life. So go outside, have some fun. You feel me? Go outside. Like, that's one way to get over writer's block. The second way to get over writer's block is read more books. Read more in general, right? But read books, because what reading is gonna do is gonna expand your vocabulary base. So you're gonna have more words at your disposal. You're gonna have more words in your mind. And the more you read, the more new words is gonna go into your mind, and the more you're gonna have the ability to come up with words that rap with other words. If you have a limited ass vocabulary base, and you expect your lyrics to be hard hitting, you expect your lyrics to be clear and to the point, you expect your lyrics to touch people's soul, is not necessarily gonna happen if you saying the same words over and over again on your songs. If you keep repeating the same words, you have no versatility to your lyrics. It's gonna be much easier to have writer's block. But when you have a whole lot of words in your head, and you have a whole lot of words that you could say, and a whole lot of words you could put down on paper, a whole lot of words you could use to come up with a bar, that's definitely another way to get over writer's block, because you have more words in your mind. So that's more words you could tap into, more words you could rhyme with. So that's the second thing, is I would definitely recommend read more. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that shit. I know some of y'all motherfuckers watching this video right now, you're like, read more? What the fuck I gotta read more to become a better rapper for? What the fuck I gotta read more to become a better singer for? And this is the reason, so you could have a bigger vocabulary. The third thing you could do to get over writer's block. Now, for me personally, writer's block, to be real with you, I haven't experienced having writer's block in, I'm gonna be real, it's been a long time. It's been years and years and years since I had writer's block, to be real. Like, I can't really remember the last time I really ran into a brick wall and couldn't come up with no lyrics at all. Yeah, I think a lot of that comes from reading. I think a lot of that comes from experiencing life, and which this is gonna bring me to my next point of how to get over writer's block. The third point is pick instruments to rap on. Pick beats that you feel. When you hear the beat instantly, within the first 30 seconds to a minute of the beat, you should know whether or not, if you feel in that beat, you should know whether or not if that beat moves you. If you wanna easily come up with lines and you wanna easily come up with bars, pick beats that you feel, like you feel that shit in your soul. When you hear it, the first 30 seconds, you like, damn, this shit is fire. Like, damn, this beat is hard. And you feeling it in your soul. The words are gonna naturally start to just come out of you. Music is a spiritual thing, because when you're making music, essentially what you're doing is you're creating something from nothing. And that's a very spiritual process. Creating something from nothing is a very, very spiritual process. Give me a thumbs up if you're liking this video so far, if I'm sharing value with you and you appreciate this information so far. We ain't done. I'm about to be done soon, but give me a thumbs up, drop a comment below. Let me know if you're dealing with writer's block. Let me know how you overcome writer's block, how you deal with it. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. But yeah, that's the next thing. Like, you got to pick beats that you feel and beats that you like, right? You got to pick beats that, it doesn't matter if it's something different than what you normally do, as long as you feel it. If you feel the beat, it's going to be easier for you to come up with the lyrics to put down on the paper. It's going to be easier for you to come up with the lyrics for the verse. It's going to be easier for you to come up with the lyrics to the chorus and all that shit. If you want to check out my music, by the way, you know, of course, I got to do my little promotional segment. You know what I mean? You can't watch one of my videos and not get a little promo, right? If you want to hear my music, let me know what you think about it. I would appreciate your feedback. All you got to do is check out my music on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all of them, right? Boom, Play, YouTube, it don't matter. All you got to do is search the name Jaydis Crete, Jaydis space Crete. That's all you got to do to check out my music. So moving forward, moving along, we're going to keep it pushing. The next thing you could do to get over writer's block, because it's frustrating to have writer's block. I've been there before. It's a frustrating feeling. It's real, real frustrating. The next thing you could do to get over writer's block is you can brainstorm before you even start the song. You can brainstorm words that rhyme before you even start the song. I think Eminem, he uses this process, or at least used to use the process early on in his career. And what brainstorming is all you doing is writing down a list of words that rhyme, that you feel that rhyme scheme will go good with that particular beat you're listening to. Actually, you don't even need a beat on to do this process. But you write down a list of words that rhyme. Excuse me, my fault. You write down a list of words that rhyme with each other, and all you got to do is fill in the middle parts of the bars, and you can rap those words. So you have the words already laid out that you're gonna rhyme together, and now it's just up to you to connect those words through coming up with the bars. So that's another way you can, another little trick you can use to get over writer's block. That's another thing you could do. So, you know, like, but really with writer's block is you gotta live life. You know, you gotta have experiences. And when you have experiences, it'll bring about the words out of you, because your songs are probably gonna reflect the things you feel. Your life is gonna bring you new feelings. Your experiences are gonna bring you emotions, and those emotions are gonna transfer into your writing. So that's why it's so important to have experiences, to experience life, to get over writer's block. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you could do is, shit, I know motherfuckers who smoke weed. They smoke marijuana. Now, I don't smoke weed anymore. It's been a long time. It's been like 2 years since I smoked weed. I don't smoke weed no more. It's not for me. But, and also, to be honest with you, it doesn't greatly improve my writing, for me personally. But I know people out there who smoke weed and they have the best ideas ever coming to them. And if you one of those people and you a rapper or you a singer and you find that when you smoke weed, you come up with the best ideas, you come up with the best rhymes, and you know, your creative juices, they just flowing when you fucking smoke weed, then do it. You might be that person that might have to go to the studio with some weed on you. You might have to roll up before you go into that booth. You might have to roll up before you start writing because it works for you. Now, I'm not going to recommend doing any other type of drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to recommend doing some crazy drugs, taking pills or nothing like that. I don't vouch for that. But some people even do that. But I wouldn't recommend that, right? I feel like there's other ways you can come up with thoughts and come up with words and come up with lyrics without doing heavy drugs. So this is really it, man. If you want to get over writer's block, these are the things you could do to get over writer's block. You know what I'm saying? But remember that writing and coming up with songs and music is the whole process of writing is you just got to become really good at getting your message across in a song and doing it in a dope way, delivering the message in a fire way. That means flow, cadence, and all those things. But this is your boy, Jadis Creek. You already know what it is, 300 to Freedom. Make sure to share this video with 5 musicians that you know, 5 artists, 5 singers, 5 whatever. Like anybody who you feel like needs this information, make sure to share this video with 5 people you know. I really, really appreciate that. And I'm gonna see y'all at the top. 300 to Freedom, baby. You already know what it is. My project is on the way. I just got the cover art done. The cover art just got emailed to me from the graphic designer, so I'm excited about that. The cover art is done. The name of my new project coming out shall be revealed soon. The last project I dropped was a 10-song project called Forever Blessed. It has 10 songs on it. You could check it out on any streaming platforms. And this new project I'm working on now that's about to drop, yo, like this shit gonna be fire, like crazy, crazy fire. So stay tuned for that. I'm not gonna reveal the name of the project yet, but if you got me on IG, if you have me on Facebook, you could check out the links in the description below if you want to connect with me on Instagram and if you want to connect with me on Facebook. But there's where you'll be able to see my cover art one of these days. I should be sharing it soon. So I'm going to see y'all at the top. You already know what it is. This is how to get over writer's block. Peace.